Hello there, welcome to my 2021 to 2022 Premier League season prediction. And I don't know that much about football, but I think I know at least a little bit to get some of these predictions correct. I plan on looking at them again in the future, and we'll see how well I actually did. But I think we should start off right away. Okay, so we're going to start with our relegation. And in 20th place, we're going to have Burnley. I think the Tories, the almighty Brexit people, are finally going to get kicked out the Prem in 20th place. And I feel like that's a pretty fair statement. I think it's finally their time. But to be honest, for these lower teams, I don't know that much about it. But this is why I think, so we'll move on to the next one. In 19th, I have Southampton with the loss of Danny Ings, but even though they have Adam Armstrong moving in, I think they're going to be in 19th place and leading the Prem. I just don't think Adam Armstrong can fill in the role that Danny Ings did at Southampton for so long, for all this time. So I think they will also be relegated. In 18th, we have Newcastle. I don't know why I kind of think they're 18th, but I just think that's just kind of where I had them put, to be honest. But they have been on the up and downs recently, so I think it's finally their time to leave as well. Now, moving on to the more mid-table, well, not mid-table, but the ones that won't be, the ones that will keep on the Prem till next year. First off, in 17th, we have Norwich City, and I feel like I'm kind of biased with this. I don't know if they really are good enough to not get relegated, but I really just want Josh Sargent to get some time in the Prem, more than just the 1 year. So that's kind of my placement for them. And I think they're going to do amazing, but I think they're going to make it past relegation. Hope they do. In 16th, I have another championship club that's coming up. I have Brentford. I have them just right above Norwich. Even though Norwich, I'm pretty sure, won the championship, if I remember correctly. I think Brentford will finish ahead of them in the Premier League. Number 15, I have Brighton. To be honest, I don't know any transfer deals that they had at all. I know Brentford had one of the biggest ones. Josh Sargent came to Norwich. All these other different ones. But I don't know what I heard. I don't recall what I heard from Brighton at all. So I think they'll just finish at just a measly 15th. 14th, I have the mighty Eagles, Crystal Palace. With Zaha and all of them, I think they'll probably do decent. But this is where they landed for me, that I think they'll finish 14th. Now, at 13th, we have everyone's favorite team, Watford. I have them at 13th for no other reason besides the cycling goalkeeper said they're going to do 13th, so why not? But to be honest, I don't really know. I just thought it'd be fun to put them there, since that's where Ben Foster put them. So, yeah, that's where I have them. In 12th place, I have Portugal FC. Wolves. So, I think with losing their head coach, and I'm pretty sure they've lost a couple players, I think they'll not do the best that they have done. I think they'll just finish 12th. But I'm pretty sure Raul Jimenez? Someone. I can't remember his name right now, but everyone knows who he is on Wolves. I think he may bring light and put them farther ahead than where I put them. So, who knows? In 11th place, I put Everton. Between 11th and, 8th, I think Everton could go. But I decided to put them here. I think they could finish ahead of Arsenal. I was switching all these back and forth. I had Arsenal 11th, and then I'm like, I'll put Everton here. Maybe Arsenal could do good this season. But, I don't know. I have Everton for 11th. 10th place, I have West Ham. I put them here because I don't know if they're kind of falling off the end of the last season, especially losing Lingard. I don't know if they'll do as good. Especially now they have to focus on European football as well. It's not just English football. So I think that might tire out their team and bring them down a little bit lower. At 9th, I have Arsenal. I don't think they're going to make it to European football again for a little bit, but I think they'll get 9th this year because they don't have to focus on European football. But I think that's where I have them. In 8th place, I have Aston Villa. I think even with losing Jack Grealish, I think they'll still do pretty well, especially since they picked up Danny Ings. So I have them at 8th. So yeah, that's where I have them. 7th place, I have a very likable club. I think Leeds United will do pretty good, and I think they'll secure themselves the Conference League. They're moving into some European football. I think they'll play good enough this season where they can make it. In 6th place, I have the Tottenham Hotspurs, but it really depends on if the deal with Kane to City actually happens. If not, I think they could 100% secure 6th, maybe higher, but without, I think they may take 6th, but maybe even lower. So it really depends. In 5th place, just missing out on the Champions League, I put Liverpool. Because, I don't know, they did pretty well at the end of the season last year. They brought themselves back up, but I don't know if they're going to do as well as they have in the past. Even with Virgil van Dijk back, he's still a world-class player, but he's not going to be what he was. He's not going to win the Prem. Mo Salah, Sané, and Fabinho aren't as good as they were. They're still amazing players. I just don't think they will get 4th this year. And the one to beat them to the championship, I think, will finally be Leicester. I think they'll make the cut this year to get to championship football. They have a pretty good team all around, especially with some of their players aging and newer ones coming in. I think they'll do very well. Now the top 3 can be the top 6 or 7 can all be very up and downs of who. I think it's going to be a very good season, but I'm going to have to say it's Manchester United. I think with the Sancho signing, Cavani, Pogba, if he stays, I'm pretty sure he'll stay for at least this season. And all these other good players they have, I think they'll do very well. And saying 2nd place will decide, if you have been paying attention, who 1st place is. I think it's going to be Chelsea. I think even after winning the Champions League last year, beating City, I think they'll place 2nd. I think Thomas Tuchel, I think their coach is very good. I think he's going to make their team work very well. But I think they're just going to miss out the chance to 1st place to City. I think I have to back my own team to win. But with the signing of Grealish, I think he's going to be very, very well in the midfield with Kevin De Bruyne and Grealish. And depending on the Kane deal, I think it just will secure City up top. But Chelsea may win it. Manchester United may win it. But I'm going to go with what I said. I think City will take it all in the end. We'll see with the first game coming out today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, and all that nice stuff. Or maybe even subscribe, maybe. But please leave your list down below, even if you don't know much. It'll just be funny to see everyone else's list and kind of neat. So I hope you did enjoy. If you think I'm wrong or stupid, at least let me know why. It would be more insightful. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'm very excited for this season.